What is up, my cranky crew? It's Ethan from Crank Gameplays, and today we are taking some Pottermore quizzes. I saw Jack do this a little bit ago, and I meant to do this a while ago as well because so many people have asked me about like what my Patronus is or what Hogwarts house I'm in. So I thought that I would do that today. So I had to make a new account because I did this a while ago just like on my own, and I got Gryffindor. So we're gonna find out. Join your Hogwarts house. Let's go. Sorting? Is that what we do? They sorting it? I want to be sorted. Oh, I have to verify my email. Okay, fucking cocks. Okay, here we go. So, Hogwarts house. Be sorted and discover your house. Oh, boy. All right, so, here we go. I might get a different answer this time, because again, I got Gryffindor before, but who knows what'll happen? The sorting hat, the sorting ceremony. Answer truthfully after all the hat's decision is final. The sorting hat. We know the story behind the sorting hat. We don't need to do it. The moon or the stars? Ooh, I don't know, dude. These are different questions than I got before. I'm gonna go with the stars. Because I don't know, I like the stars better, jeez. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Apparition and disapparition, transfiguration, flying on a broomstick, hexes and jinxes, all about magical creatures and how to befriend / care for them, secrets about the castle, or every area of magic I can. Oh boy, why not learn about every area of magic I can? But I'm gonna go with apparition and disapparition because that's like, if I could choose any superpower to have, teleportation would definitely be, that's the #1 thing. So I'm gonna do that. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which do you choose to drink? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. Okay. The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. Ooh. The golden liquid so bright it hurts the eye, in which makes sunspots dance all around the room. The mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. I'm gonna go with this one. The one about plums and stuff and chocolate. That sounds the most delicious. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come to the top of his class in charms, beating you into 2nd place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side of his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used the forbidden quill. What do you do? Well, I ain't no snitch. So, lie and say you don't know, but hopefully somebody tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Tell him the truth, nah. You would not wait to be asked. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna do the first one. I'm not gonna rat somebody out. I'm not that kind of dude. I don't know. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It's about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club? If you could. First, a nearly perfected cure for dragon pox, then the student's record going back to 1,000 years, finally a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. Okay, so the student one would definitely be the last one. I mean, strange runes. I'm gonna go with the dragon pox first, then the strange runes, and then the grades or whatever. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? A tabby cat, Siamese cat, ginger cat? I didn't know that we could bring all these. Why didn't you just say cat? Just a cat at all. I want an owl. I do want a snowy owl. I want to see what other things they have though. I don't want a toad. That's, no thank you. No toads for me. I will go with the snowy owl though, because snowy owls are the shit, dude. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, or selfish? I would say, I would hate if people called me selfish, because I never want to be known as a selfish person. I want to be known as a person that likes to give back, because I do like to give back. And I'd like to think that I'm not a selfish person. I hope not. Black or white? Black or white? I like the color black better than the color white, so Hufflepuff? Now that just won't do. No. I don't want to be in a Hufflepuff. It's the worst. Oh, no. No. Anything but Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff is like the one that's like, okay. Sure, you're in Hufflepuff. You're fucking whatever. God damn it. Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't want to be in Hufflepuff. Congratulations. I'm Prefect Gabriel Truman, and I'm delighted to welcome you to the Hufflepuff house. Our emblem is the badger, an animal that is often underestimated because it lives quietly until attacked, but which, when provoked, can fight off animals much larger. Okay, we're doing this again. How do I fix this? There's nothing against Hufflepuff, but I don't want. Man. If we log into my other account, I'll show you. See, Gryffindor. I like that house. A Hufflepuff is so ordinary. Anyway, I'm gonna go with this as my final answer. The thing in the books is like, Hufflepuff gets the rest, which is like, all right, sure, but all right, well, let's do one more. Let's discover what my Patronus is, huh? My hair.
What's it up to?
Ooh, this one's different. The Patronus is a kind of positive force, a projection of the very things that the Dementor feeds upon. Hope, happiness, and desire to survive. Remus Lupin. Remus, which Patronus am I gonna have? Discover your Patronus. Okay, you can only discover your Patronus once. The questions are timed. Go with your instincts. Okay, sure, so we gotta do this as fast as you can. Relax, think of your happiest memory. Okay. I'm not sure what my happiest memory is. That's a hard one. Leaf, blade, thorn. Leaf? Sure, I like leaves. I can't take much time with these. The frame rate on this is awful. Why is it so bad? Shadow, bright. Bright. I like brightness. Shadows are creepy. Shadows are spooky, scary skeletons. Ooh, it is spooky here in the woods. I don't know much about this. Okay, next question. Feel, sense, think. Sense. Alas, not fast enough. Concentrate on your happy memory again. Okay, I'm sorry. I took too much time. Do we get to do it again? Over, under, around, over. We go over it. Not under, not around it. No, climb right over the top of that mountain. Okay. Why is this so spooky? Is it because of Dementors and such? When will our Patronus arrive? Speak. Sure. Speak. I mean, it sort of depends on the scenario that we're in, but that's the first one that came to mind. I don't know. Comfort. Comfort. We've come to the pond. God, the frame rate is terrible. What do we have here? Click, drag, and release for your Patronus. Click, drag, and release.
Oh, a dolphin.
Well, hey, that's not so bad. I like that. Dolphins are flipping around and stuff. I wish it was a raccoon, but I mean, that's cool with me. That's pretty good. All right, I want to learn more about the houses because I feel like me being like, Hufflepuff, whatever. Let's read about Gryffindor and then we'll read about Hufflepuff. Congratulations, I'm Prefect Percy Weasley and I'm delighted to welcome you to Gryffindor House. Our emblem is the lion, the bravest of all creatures. Our house colors are scarlet gold and our common room lies up in Gryffindor Tower. My school colors were maroon and gold when I was in high school. Anyway, this is quite simply the best house at Hogwarts. It's where the bravest and boldest end up. For instance, Albus Dumbledore. Yes, Dumbledore himself, the greatest wizard of our time, was a Gryffindor. If that's not enough for you, I don't know what is. I won't keep you long, as all you need to do to find out more about your house is follow Harry Potter and his friends. I lead them up to led them up to their dormitories. Enjoy your time at Hogwarts, but how could you fail to? You've become part of this best house in school. I can't read well. All right, well now let's learn about Hufflepuff. All right, okay, sure. Why is there so much more here? I don't want to read all this. All right, last one. Let's discover what my wand would be. Take the wand ceremony. Let's fucking do it. To ensure we find the perfect wand for you, it is very important that you answer the following questions honestly. First of all, would you describe yourself as average height, short, or tall? I would say I'm 5'8". Like, that's fairly average, but I guess I'm a little below average, so I guess I'm short. Okay. And your eyes, dark brown / black, brown, hazel. My eyes are hazel. Yes, that's the one. Okay. On the day you were born, were you an even number or an odd number? I was an even number, the 24th. Do you pride yourself most on your kindness, optimism, determination, resilience, imagination, intelligence, or originality? So definitely not intelligence. I'm gonna go with determination. I'd like to think that I'm a pretty determined individual. Traveling alone down a deserted road, you reach a crossroads. Do you continue left towards the sea or ahead towards the forest, right towards a castle? Left towards the sea. I like the sea. Do you most fear fire, darkness, isolation, small spaces, heights? I'm gonna go with isolation, because if you think about isolation for a really long time, very creepy, very creepy. In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? An ornate mirror, dusty bottle, a golden key, a silver dagger, a bound scroll, glittering jewel, or a black glove? I'm gonna go with the silver dagger one. Let's do that. Ooh, cedar wood with a phoenix feather core, 12 3/4 inches, and unbending flexibility. You've chosen your wand, wand boy. More about my wand. Oh. All right, whenever I meet one who carries a cedar wand, I find strength of character and unusual loyalty. My father, Grivavat Ollivander, used to say, you will never fool the cedar carrier. And I agree, the cedar wand finds its perfect home where it is, I would go further than my father, however, in saying that I have never yet met the owner of a cedar wand whom I would care to cross, especially if harm is done to those who are God, oh my God, I can't read. Especially if harm is done to those of whom they are fond. The witch or wizard who is well matched with cedar carries the potential to be a frightening adversary, which often comes as a shock to those who have thoughtlessly challenged them. Ooh. All right, Phoenix. This is the rarest core type. Ooh, Phoenix feathers are capable of the greatest range of magic, though they may take longer than either unicorn and dragon cores to reveal this. They show the most initiative, sometimes acting of their own accord, a quality that many witches and wizards dislike. Phoenix feather wands are always the pickiest when it comes to potential. Owners for the creature from which they are taken is one of the most independent and detached in the world. These wands are the hardest to tame and to personalize, and their allegiance is usually hard won. The following notes on wand length are taken from notes of the subject, Mr. Garrick Ollivander, wand maker. The wands will be in range of between 9 and 14 inches, while I have sold extremely short wands, 8 inches and under, and very long wands, over 14 inches. These are exceptionally rare. In the latter case, a physical peculiarity demanded the excessive wand length. However, abnormally short wands usually select those in whose character something is lacking, rather than because they are physically undersized. Many small witches and wizards have chosen longer wands. And unending flexibility. Wand flexibility or rigor mortis denotes the degree of adaptability and willingness to change possessed by the wand and owner pair. Although again, this factor ought not to be considered separately from the wand wood, core and length, nor of the owner's life experience and style of magic, all of which will combine to make the wand in question unique. All right, guys, well, I have found my Hogwarts house. Maybe. Which house am I in? You decide. Oh boy. I've found my Patronus, which is a dolphin, which, hey, I'm happy with that. They're all giddy and funny and they do flips and stuff, so it's fitting. And I've found my wand. Oh boy. I really love Harry Potter though. I'm glad that I took this little quiz. I've really loved Harry Potter ever since I was a kid. It was one of the movies that like I really wanted to get into acting after seeing it because I wanted to be those characters so bad. I wanted to be Harry Potter. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Let me know what house you're in, what Patronus you have. And yeah, let me know if you have any other quizzes that you want me to take. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye.
What is up, my cranky crew?